I'm even going to be nice because I'm in a good mood tonight.
Oh, good.
Now, you got to be happy with this season. Your first season at the helm, right?
Well,
I mean, come
depends
on.
on what. Depends on what. I mean,
You're the
helm of
you're the head cheese now.
No, I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, come on now.
No, not really. Not really. I mean, it's a good event. I mean, let's put it that way. It's a team effort. All of us put this thing together, and we're real happy with how it turned out. It turned out really well.
Now, how are you with the race today? I mean, the track was great in parts and terrible in other parts, but it's still, the race itself turned out pretty decent in the end.
Yeah, it was. I mean, there was a lot of intrigue. It turned out to be a good race. We weren't really sure. I mean, certainly on lap 1, I wasn't sure it was ever going to turn out to be a good race. We certainly had our issues with the track, but I mean, and really, and everybody can want to point fingers at this person, that person. We had a good track yesterday, but I mean, quite honestly, this front stretch really was the trouble spot, and that's just clay from another event that we just couldn't manage. I mean, that's really what happened.
Flew in the air, it seemed.
Well, it did.
Now, how about the 2 pit stop strategy? Are you happy with how it turned out?
Yeah, I mean, it made for drama. I mean, it probably could use some tweaking. It may or may not happen again, but I will say that it accomplished the one goal I wanted, which is to make for racing in the second half of the race, as opposed to riding around. I mean, when you're looking at the times and they're 33-second laps, 33 and a half in the second half of the race versus 36, that means they're racing. And that's what we were hoping for, and it really worked in that regard.
Now, this is the first time in I don't know how many years, if not the first time ever, that the series was actually finally determined at the big race. Usually it ends up being at the eastern states, but this year it's finally at Syracuse, and oddly enough, Matt won, but lost the points by 4,
I believe 4, yeah. It would have been nice to have it go down a couple more shows, but hey, congrats to Brett. He ran a good season, and Matt ran a good year. I mean, I'm sure both of them can look at events that they wish they had back, and not so much Brett, but certainly Matt. And I mean, it was interesting. It was certainly interesting.
Now, how about you? If you could go back and change anything, is there anything that you would do differently this year?
I don't know. I mean, maybe spend more time golfing and less time working, but I can't do that. Spend too much time working.
Yeah, you're a raceaholic. You realize you do have a racing problem?
Yeah, luckily I'm not like these guys. I watch them go around there. I don't have to do what they do to get my fix, because watching these guys going turn to turn 1 or whatever, I mean, they can have that. I don't need that.
You're not going to get any better talking to someone like me. You need like professional help for that.
Well, I've been waiting for you to kind of start grilling me. That's what I was waiting for. When I saw you coming, I'm going, oh, here we go.
I know.
I said, something bad's going to happen.
No,
something bad's going to be said. And thankfully, I'm in a good mood. No,
the kinder, gentler gasket case.
Yeah, kinder, more gentler gasket case. I was. When I see you coming, I started scratching my head. But thank God I was talking to the bathroom people. That took more precedent.
Well, I'm glad that I kind of instilled the fear in people still, as I thought I'd lost my touch. But
no, you still are good. But I just noticed the slapstick might be a little bit less, and maybe a little more serious journalism. And I'm pretty impressed with that.
Cool, because that's a new direction. I still throw in the one-liners, the zingers here or there, but really be taken seriously, I got to be serious once in a while.
I was waiting for something, but you've been pretty good.
I
give you credit.
Myself.
I'm pretty proud of you. I'm very proud.
I'll hit you when you're off guard. You'll be least expecting it, and I'll get you with my usual guess. It was great talking with you.
Thank you, GasketCase. Always a pleasure.